What's up guys, I'm Truman and this is what's in my baseball bag for 2023. So even though the 2023 season is over, I never made a video on what was in my baseball bag before the season started. And in fact, I haven't made any videos this year pretty much. I've only made like 3 or 4, so I'm sorry about that. But since I never gave you guys a what's in my baseball bag video for this season, I'm doing it right now, even though it's a little late. So I guess this is kind of a what was in my baseball bag for this season. And there is one major change coming to my baseball bag for next season, and it's that I am becoming a PO for travel ball. I was offered a spot on the Rush 18U Showcase team, which I'm very excited about. We're gonna have a really good team. So for next year, you guys won't see any of the bats or helmets or accessories that you will be seeing this year. But anyways, let's get started. So just like I have been for the last 3 or 4 years, I'm rocking the DeMarini Voodoo Rebirth backpack. I really like this bag, and it's Rush colors and it has my number on it. And it's actually held up really well. There's no rips or holes in the bag or anything. And then my sort of second bag is my Lizard Skins Glove Guardian. I really like this bag. I don't have enough room in my backpack for my gloves, so I like to keep them separate, and it does a really nice job at protecting them. I've had it for about 3 years now, and it's also held up really well. So for my final season of hitting for travel ball, I was still using the DeMarini Voodoo one. I got this mint grip on there. It's all dirty. But it looked really cool when I first put it on there. This is the 2021 DeMarini Voodoo 1, 3330. I'm actually really surprised that this bat isn't broken yet. The Voodoo ones are known to have kind of some durability issues. Thankfully I got lucky and this one hasn't broke yet. There is some paint chipping on the end cap, but the knob, which is usually the problem with the Voodoo ones, it's still intact. We had a couple wood bat tournaments this year, and for those tournaments I used the DeMarini Wood Composite 243. I actually went with no grip on this. I kept meaning to get a grip, but ultimately I just used a little bit of pine tar and that worked. I really like this bat. It's not like the hottest bat, but it has a really nice swing weight. It's not too end loaded and it's not too balanced. I feel like I can control the barrel through the zone really easily with this bat. This is my second season using it. I love it, and it's really loud too, which is always a good thing with the wood bats. This season I used the same helmet that I have been for the last couple seasons, which is the Rawlings Mock helmet. It's peeling a ton in the inside. I love this helmet. I got hit in the cheek guard last season, and it didn't actually hurt at all. So this helmet has pretty much saved my life. Alright, so let's move into the gloves. Now, I know I have too many gloves, so before you guys go into the comments saying that I have too many, my reason for having so many gloves is I like them. So starting off, this $60 absolute steal of a deal, the Rawlings Player Preferred. Now this is a first base 12.5 inch model. I've played first base with this glove for like 5 years now, and it's held up. It's super floppy. I mean, look at this. Like, a baby could probably close this. That's how floppy it is. But it's held up. So if you need a cheap glove, I recommend the Rawlings Player Preferred. The leather quality isn't very good. They'll come pretty broken in already. They might get floppy, but they'll work if you really need a glove. This season when I was in the field, I played about half of the time at first base and half the time at the outfield. And my outfield glove is the Wilson A2K 1775. This is most definitely the nicest quality glove in my collection. This thing would probably last for 5 more years. It's not floppy. It's held its form really good. And the thing about A2Ks is that they're never really gonna get floppy. You know, the leather on these is such good quality. It's always gonna stay a little bit stiff and it's always gonna hold its form. But yeah, this is what I used for the outfield this season. I love this glove. I've had it for a long time, and I have no plans on getting rid of it anytime soon. It's probably going to turn into more of a shagging glove for practices, since I'm not going to be playing in the field. So going into my pitching gloves, for the first half of the season, I used my 44 Pro 574 model. So this glove is black snakeskin with a little hit of tie-dye snakeskin on the pinky. It's got a two-piece web. It has my signature as a custom logo, silver foil palm stamping, 12-inch 574 model, neon green stitching all around. I got a finger hood on this one just kind of for fun to test it out, and I actually really like it. This glove has really good form. It closes thumb to pinky very easily, really deep pocket. I definitely recommend the 574 model if you're gonna buy from 44. Now for my newest glove in my collection, which is the 44 Pro closed back. It has a mod loop web. It's mint leather all around and Seattle green lacing with white stitching. I also have silver foil palm stamping in this one, and I finished breaking it in around halfway through the season. I only got to use it a couple times, but I'm gonna switch off between this and my other 44 for pitching next season. Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt really quick because I forgot to talk about what cleats I was using. This season I used the New Balance 3000 V6 cleats in metal and molded, and I really like them. That's one of my favorite cleats. But I also want to say that I just got these brand new New Balance Lindor 2 cleats. These white ones are the molded composite bottoms, and I also got the vintage Puerto Rico flag version. I really like these ones. These ones are metals. I have a review of the 3000 V6 on my channel, but if you guys want me to review the Lindor 2 cleat, please make sure to drop a comment down below and I'll make that video. Anyways, back to what's in my baseball bag. Okay, now we've covered kind of the main stuff, so it's time to talk about my accessories. Now my batting accessories that I used are the EvoShield Pro SRZ elbow and leg guard. I've used the Pro SRZ stuff from EvoShield for the last couple of years, and I really like them. This shin guard has saved me from probably 5 or 6 foul balls taken off the shin. I recommend that any hitter gets a leg guard. They're really useful, and you don't really think about them until you get hit in the shin. The two most important things for a pitcher, in my opinion, are J-bands and plyo balls. Both of these are arm care products that I use every day before I pitch and after I pitch, and I'm not kidding when I say this. I have never felt sore after an outing if I use J-bands and plyo balls before. Every pitcher should have a set of J-bands and a set of plyo balls. I cannot stress it enough. There's just so many uses for both, and it's gonna keep you healthy in the long run. I probably need a new set of J-bands soon. These ones are getting a little bit worn out, but they do last for a long time. And then for the plyo care balls, I use the Driveline standard set of 6, the gray through the pink balls. I use every single one of those in my warm-up, and I also have a velocity program routine thing that I do with them as well. So it comes with multiple uses. These can help you gain velocity and keep your arm healthy at the same time. So a little while ago, Franklin sent me another package of their new PRT series protective equipment, and they sent me this handguard, a smaller handguard, this sliding mitt, and then also a pair of batting gloves. All of it is part of their new PRT series, and I love this protective equipment. Their Smart Flex technology is really nice because the guards don't harden forever. I can still bend this really easily, and it makes it so your rotation isn't limited. So thank you so much to Franklin for sending me this stuff. I really appreciate it, and I definitely recommend their PRT series stuff. Here's their smaller handguard if you want something a little bit smaller, and then also the PRT batting gloves. These are super comfortable. Out of everything in their PRT series, I recommend the batting gloves the most. A couple other pairs of batting gloves in my bag. I have these Franklin power straps in royal blue, and then I also have them in a pair of white. Another accessory that I have is the EvoShield solid arm sleeves. Moving on is an absolute essential for where I live in the Pacific Northwest. This is the Frost Gear Frost Glove, and it is a cold weather throwing glove that has some grip on it. So what you do when it's cold out is you put this on, and then you can play catch with it and do all of your normal stuff, and it keeps your hand really warm. I wore this outside when it was snowing and we had practice. I wore this, it kept my hand completely warm, and I really recommend these if you live in a cold climate. Now I have the complete opposite item. I have a little bottle of sunscreen. Got some Banana Boat Sport Performance Plus Cool Zone. Instantly cools and refreshes. So for the summer games, I have this, and I like to reapply it in between doubleheaders. And yeah, it's good to have one of these in your bag. I really need a new pair of sunglasses because I've been wearing these ones for the last 3 years or so. These are some sunglasses from Blender's Eyewear. They're some pretty good quality glasses if you're on a budget. I think their most expensive pair of sunglasses is like 60 bucks, which is nothing compared to Oakley's and 100%. But yeah, these are pretty decent sunglasses. They do the job. We're gonna switch back to talking about cold weather now. I have a pair of hand warmers here. These are great for the high school games when it's cold at the beginning of spring and just practices in the cold. So I always have some hand warmers in my bag. Here at the bottom of my bag, we have the most important item in all of baseball, which is a crushed, flattened granola bar. But yeah, so here I have a Nature Valley sweet and salty nut granola bar, and if I really had to, I would eat this. But it's important to have a snack in your bag at all times. I'm actually going to throw this away now. And the last item that I have for you guys in this video is my inhaler. So I have asthma, and when I get sick, my asthma gets pretty bad. So if I'm not feeling 100%, then I make sure to always have my inhaler with me, just in case I need to use it in the middle of the game. And yeah, this is an absolute lifesaver. If you have asthma, put an inhaler in your backpack. Anyways guys, that's what is in my baseball bag, or what was in my baseball bag for the 2023 season. I'm sorry this video is later than usual, but I made sure to get it out there for you guys because I know it's a fan favorite. But anyways, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.